Well, welcome back, everybody. What a great day of trading day, and let's follow up from what we shared with you last night there. So, yeah, a couple things. You recall I talked to you about the downtrending resistance on the weekly SPY there, as well as the resistance going all the way back into last year. We talked about that in last night's video. In addition to that, of course, we had additional things such as the negative divergence here on the ITP tools. Went ahead and had a stochastic spike. For those of you who are familiar with my stochastic spike strategies, I have what we call a hockey stick there. So kind of like an inverse hockey stick. That one's bullish, and then this one we're looking at bearish, right? So we had multiple signs of pressure walking in the door this morning. All right, so as we take a look then, what ended up happening was kicking off with the daily chart. The daily chart had a bullish bias here, right? So we expected support down in this area. However, there was a lot of room to go to the downside. So what was really nice is, as you looked into this morning, the 5-minute chart had some gorgeous sell signals, as did the 1-minute chart. So we had the wealth charts range breaker, wealth signal, then the breakout forecaster. You had champion trend, champion cross. Everything was firing off sell side there this morning, right? And then, of course, with the signs of like the breakout forecaster, we're expecting continuation of the downside to make the lower lows, right? Same thing over here on the 1-minute chart, wealth signal, the range breaker. We had the champion trend, the champion cross, breakout forecaster, right? And then we continue to see more range breakers in the middle like we like to see. So then even over here, back here we had a breakout forecaster after the ones here and here. What does that mean? After a pullback, we're expecting a lower low. So really great stuff there as we went on into the morning. However, then we ended up, so of course I was focusing on the short side this morning. But then we went ahead and I was just kind of intermittently working. I had a lot of phone calls and everything today. So that's what's great. You just look, you come in and say, okay, I've got a little bit. What do I got here? Oh, wow. Okay. 5-minute and the 1-minute are sell side. Great. I can look for shorts. Well, going into the afternoon, remember the daily chart was bullish. So as we came down, we started to see here. And by the way, in the morning, the market went ahead. I had it set to some of these custom filters that I can set up. I created this one called trending, looking for downside moves. And so that was firing off here. Even as we're speaking right now, it went ahead and had been firing off here just a handful of minutes ago with the market going down. So it's great to be able to have access to the filters, but that's a quick way to find things right away. So let's move that out of the way though. I want to focus on some of the other details, like when the market started to turn around. So what happened was we hit that rising support on the daily chart here, and then we started to go back to bullish. Notice here we had range breaker, wealth signal, breakout forecaster, champion trend, and champion cross, all firing off to the upside. So these are wonderful entries and re-entry opportunities looking for long side trades. Well, then what happened was the market had a really nice run to the upside and then even had the secondary run. This was one that I was participating in, I believe, just a little while ago here. So kind of pulling it back over here. You'll notice that the market, so I did multiple trades, as you can imagine, right? It did gross over a 4-digit gain by trading one time for the day. So I just kind of came and went a couple times throughout the day when I had time. And these markets just gave these phenomenal opportunities. And so you'll see right here, where the market started firing off again here a little bit later, where it has range breaker, wealth signal, breakout forecaster, champion cross, and champion trend all again. So you're seeing a theme here. These tools that I'm mentioning right now here, these are available inside of wealth charts, including that power scanner, which helps identify these things as well. And it's just really incredible. And so that's what I'm focusing on, trying to find the most interesting ideas right away. And that's how I'm kind of doing it. So when you don't have a lot of time, and this is the same concept for the swing trades. Now, as I told you, from a swing trade perspective, holding the powder dry right now with the banking situation, the FOMC, there's no reason to jump in front of that freight train on the swing trade side. Yes, there are some select swing trade opportunities that have been firing off very well inside of sector scanner and wealth charts, but the reality is, from a probability perspective, I get to go home, sleep like a baby here right now, and then come back after some of the dust clears on that, look for the swing trading opportunities from there. In the meantime, just being slow, steady, and consistent here is what I'm focusing on. with what's happening. So the strategy, as I'm looking at it right now, continues to remain the same through the FOMC tomorrow. We'll see how the public shakes out to it. Really want to see what that guidance is on the FOMC announcement, and then we'll reevaluate on the swing trading side. But in the meantime, we're just going to enjoy the ride on these opportunities. And I just wanted you guys to see once again in summary how we did that. So the weekly charts were at resistance, but we had rising support underneath of us. Great. So we went ahead and initially played the short side when the sell signals came in this morning until we hit that support. So once we hit that support, we started firing off and looking at the long side opportunities. But in the meantime, when that initial selling came in this morning, it was all systems go on the short side. So that's how we're doing it, gang. That's what we're doing here, and it doesn't require a lot of time to sit in front of the computer, which is really nice as well. So you guys have a phenomenal night. Look forward to going ahead and seeing you here in we have the 3-day intensive now for Wealth Charts members coming up here all day tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Can't wait to go ahead and continue to watch you guys grow during those special events. And thanks for being the world's greatest students. Have a great night and great trading to all of you. Bye-bye, everybody.